The Utah Jazz have a Western Conference contest on their hands as they prepare to defend the home court at the Energy Solutions Arena here in downtown Salt Lake City, Utah. The road trip for the Rockets ends here as they leave for Houston right after the game. They're hungry for wins and have to look at this as a great chance facing another struggling team. We'll see if they can seize the opportunity.
And you know, Houston, they've pressed all the wrong buttons this season. It's been a series of one failed move after. Another on and off the court.
Well, perhaps they can finish the season on a high note and erase some of the bad vibes and memories they've already created.
Trevor Booker comes in for Derek Favors. And Freak subbed in for Hood. And a switch here also for Houston. Capella's checked in. And Beverly kicks to Harden. Here's Ariza. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And for Trevor Ariza, almost exclusively a perimeter player on the offense last year. New scheme, Greg, new teammates, big adjustment.
Yeah, the Rockets having Dwight Howard camping out in the lane and James Harden needing space for dribble drives. Not much room to operate inside for Ariza.
But they do like his defense, and we know he can hit the three. It's a pretty valuable commodity for him. Here's Freak. James Harden picking up that last basket.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds, and they look strong here in the early going.
Now here's Freak. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Shoots a three. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Stolen by Withy. Now here's Freak. Defended by Beverly. And Capella sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. A different look for Utah. Alec Burks checked in for Hayward. And it's Dante Exum in for Trey Burke. Houston with a big group substitution here. Terrence Jones is checked in for Howard. Smith comes in for Trevor Ariza. Marcus Thornton, he's checked in for James Harden. And it's Lawson in for Patrick Beverly. And so here is Houston following the bucket by the Jazz. Smith outside, fires the three. That is in there. Lawson with the assist.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Pass to Withy. 58 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's averaging about 7 points a game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. And those numbers, solid, not spectacular. And sometimes what you see is what you get.
He certainly knows his role, and he gives you some good minutes. That's really all you can expect from him at this point.
Hey, yo, Tony Fox, can you hear me, bro? It's Jordan, aka All-Star Gamer. What's up, man?
Second free throw,
what?
No good. Rockets trail by 3.
How do I miss a free throw?
Played in with a nice touch
That's
on the glass.
kind of.
Thornton's got his first points of the night.
That's a quick bucket
All right.
there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we can see right there why he does.
Money.
And that one's good. Free. 40 seconds left to play in the first.
I love this game, bro. 2K16.
They set the screen.
Amazing.
That's a 2 from Smith. And a big bounce
That's
off the
booty,
rim, but
bro.
it sinks right in.
Telling you,
Smith's
booty.
got 5 points so far.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now, here's Exum. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Memphis. And a wide open look for Freak. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Are you serious? Oh, no.
On the wing, Thornton. And Houston again with the bucket.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
And so it's Utah here with the ball. Want to keep rolling here following the win against
Money.
Memphis.
Yeah, and in that game, we saw a lot
tied
of
up first
sloppy
quarter.
play from the opposing offense. They coughed the ball up. A lot of unforced turnovers.
And that did make things relatively easy for him. You know, it's nice to get a win and not have to work too hard for it.
Awesome. Level 5 now. Hey yo, Tony Fox Gaming, can you hear me?
Dwight Howard, a lightning rod figure around the league, to a lot of criticism, but he says he takes comfort in playing the
Settings.
game he still loves.
Basketball. This is my passion, you know, on the court. It's my sanctuary.
Dwight Howard,
It's an
dude.
interesting concept that Dwight has to take something.
21 tied up. Oh, we win at 23-32. Let's go.
Freak comes in for
About time we're winning a
and it's
game.
Burke in for Exum. The
About
Rockets
damn
also
time we're
changing it
winning
up.
a game.
Capella's checked in, and it's Patrick Beverly in for Ty Lawson. And so in the game for the Rockets, Beverly and Harden, they're the backcourt.
My bad. I wasn't
Trevor
looking at the
Ariza out there with
screen.
Montejunas, and it's Capella in at the 5 spot.
And guys,
Ye-
Patrick Beverly,
oh,
a perfect
so
fit
stupid.
for the Rockets
How is it
alongside
their
Harden.
ball? They
Beverly
basically
is in
had
that
it going out.
complementary role as a 3 and D guy, and remember
I mean,
also,
seriously,
even
am I
though he's the point
guarding
guard, he
Dwight
doesn't
Howard?
need the ball to be effective. He's good at just spotting up for threes, and he's a hounding on-ball defender.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last
Doris
matchup against the Grizzlies
Burgers.
made some major contributions. He ended with 7 points, and the basket seemed pretty big to him.
Let's go.
He
Give me
didn't
that
miss a whole
rebound.
lot all night. A performance like this was just the trick his team needed to snap their losing streak.
What?
And Doris, thank you so
Bullshit.
much. He couldn't have
That's
been much
complete
better in that game, could he,
utterly
GA?
Not at all.
Oh, no.
Bullshit.
Bad time to slip up there, Kevin. They got to stay focused.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
Booty.
And Beverly
Complete
plucked out
booty.
of Europe by the Rockets. Clark, he signed a new contract this past offseason.
And a nice value for the Rockets, Kevin. I mean, he's a player whose impact on the game really transcends the stat sheet. That's often the case for those guys that are all defense caliber players.
Puts up a 3. Here's Booker. And he
Funny.
battles for the ball and gets the second
Good
chance
luck on
bucket.
charging.
And the Jazz lead by 5.
And Kevin, they dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Well, the hustle and the effort, the persistence, all of that paying off in a big way. And that's something that makes a coach smile.
Burke, the pass to Hayward. Dishes to Burke. There's the screen. The shot misses.
My
Good
bad,
work
my bad, my
defensively by
bad.
Jones. Rockets trail by 5. And Beverly kicks to Smith.
Hell no.
From outside, off the mark.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
Really good point, Greg. I mean, you want to keep that balance, and attacking inside
Oh, that was way
creates
too
space for
far
shooters,
back.
and having shooters
Way.
creates opportunities inside, so it works hand in glove.
Now here's Beverly. Guarded closer. He dishes it to Thornton. Here's Jones. It's deflected, but he recovers it. Just 3 to shoot. Second shot opportunity.
Good defensive
and for
position.
Terrence Jones, there's a quiet excitement surrounding him in personnel circles. Last season, he was a much better rim protector, way up in blocks, and his three-point percentage was up as well. So those are the kinds of year 3 improvements that talent evaluators are always looking for, especially when you come into the league as an underclassman.
Out to Hayward. Fires from 18. That one falls coming off Burks' feet. Burks got assist number 5 here tonight.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play.
Now, here's Thornton. Defense right on him. Here's the floater. The rebound by the Jazz. Hayward's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Oh, he hits it.
No! Oh shit! Oh! Oh shit! Oh my god! The Jazz is not as bad as I thought. We're actually winning a game. Yo! Holy crap! I didn't even think that was possible.
The second half just about to get going here.
Some fantastic numbers here for Burke. 12 points. And he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of 3-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
This ass.
So Utah going with an
46-47. Oh.
He's checked in for Favors. Burks comes in for Gordon Hayward. Freaks checked in for Rodney Hood, and it's Dante Exum in for Trey Burke. Houston also making some changes. Capella's checked in, and Ty Lawson subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Freak in at shooting guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Wither. Then there's Alec Burks, and it's Exum in at the 1. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Stolen by Withy. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Exum leading the charge, and it's Freak missing.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally out of sync. I mean, you can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
For the Houston Rockets, they come in off the loss to San Antonio.
And hard to say whether it was the game plan defensively that let them down or just the inability to really bring the fire on that side of the ball.
And guys, it was a bit befuddling to me as to why they stuck with it. I mean, they dug themselves a hole and couldn't find the tweaks they needed to get out of it.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Utah?
Well, it's been an outstanding game for them in the open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Jones checked in for Howard. Smith comes in for Trevor Ariza. And it's Thornton in for James Harden. Now, here's Burks. Covered by Smith. It's stolen by Smith. And the basket by Thornton. Thornton's got 9.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
The dish to Withy. Pass to Freak. For 3. The shot is off. So Houston will take it the other way. This their first chance this season playing the Jazz.
And they didn't have much of a problem with these guys last season, and quite frankly, you wouldn't expect them to.
Yeah, you know, these are two teams clearly on opposite ends of the continuum in this conference. I mean, this is a team they rightly feel they can beat every time they take the court with them.
55 seconds left in the third quarter. And Gobert kicks the Freak. And it's off target. Not sure why he took that one.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Smith wide open. He fires. Had the space there, but it's offline.
And with the time left, they still can go 2 for 1.
Boy, they've got to do it fast. They must hurry from here.
Burks dishes to Withey. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Withey's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Lawson outside. Pass to Smith. Back to Lawson. 17-foot shot on the way. Capella, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Capella's got the lead up to 3 now for the Rockets.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
They grabbed their own miss. From deep. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in.
All right, fans. I want everyone here in the arena to get on up and
Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the 4th quarter. A terrific game so far. Rockets leading by 3. So on the floor for Houston. Modiunas and Howard the post pair. Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. And it's Beverly in at the point guard position. Utah shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Favors with a screen on Harden. Here's Hood. Guarded by Harden. Shot clock at 5. Takes a shot at the elbow. It's rebounded. So Utah ends up going with the new group. And then for Houston, Capella's checked in, and Terrence Jones is subbed in for Modiunas. And some nice passing there by Houston.
I think it's safe to say this baby's over.
Yeah, that's fairly obvious. I'd say that's a really good assumption on your part.
Beverly with the ball. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now the feed to Thornton. Now the pass to Capella. Here's Beverly. Booker pulls it in. Now here's Exum. Guarded by Harden. Burks the pass to Booker. Trying his luck deep. The shot will not go. So Houston wins it, and in the win, a comfortable.
Dwight coming off.
The 2K Sports post-game show.